This is Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football, and today the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Florida Gators against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe in the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Sees an opening.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
A really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
And he's got it again. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Nice grab. It's Singleton. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's got room to run. Look out. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them, and one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
It's an out route. The catch made. He'll be ruled down right there, short of the marker. That's going to bring up fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And so they'll mark it about the 30. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Williams. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Dickey. Tackle finally made at the 37. Will be first and 10 from there.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And they hand it off to the back.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a second and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. He'll ride the back again here. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
That's a fantastic read and decision by the quarterback in the RPO game. He sees that that is a handoff because the defender stays deep in the secondary. Now there's not enough guys up front, and the running back is able to go and get the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play action pass here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, that's a good conversion right there. Remember, the defense gets that interception. You're on the field. You've got to go capitalize. You've got to take advantage of the mistakes of the opposition. Getting that first down of this drive is a big one here to establish rhythm and try to go get some points.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Back to throw. It's Jones. Short pass finds the tight end. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think.
Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
5-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once
it's caught and he's got a lane. The ball is loose. Able to recover his own fumble and get 1st down yardage.
Well, he's got to be about the most.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fine time. Moving to his left.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a 1st down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. They'll run it here. Got an opening here. And they bring him down. Looks like inches short of the marker. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. It's Jones. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on 3rd and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on 4th.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
And the Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Red Raiders are going to spend their third and final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kicker misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on 4th down, because his confidence has got to be shook.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Barr. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Looking to pass this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Jones. Here comes the pressure. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lane.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will not take over in plus territory. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
That looked doomed from the start. Number 1, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Red Raiders are in the red zone now. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Design quarterback run. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Grab down the middle, it's Lee. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Testing the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. With the catch, it's Williams. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Williams. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
And now all the pressure is on this kicker to try to tie it up. I tell you what, Chris, this is when I do not envy these guys at all. The pressure-packed situation. You've got to go out and make this field goal.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Gets the first and still running. He's got space, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. He's got some space. Look out. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. The Red Raiders keep the football on the move.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue. Lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The Gators commit to the final minute of play, just trying to run the clock out. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Breaking into the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Gain of 23 on the play.
And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us